Eli, wise words endure. That's WWE. Have those initials already been taken? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. Today I want to share with you some words of wisdom from some very famous people that will help you with your life and also form kind of review for us of some of the principles we've discussed on this channel. First one, you cannot shake hands with a closed fist. That's Indira Gandhi, daughter of Mahatma Gandhi, also a Prime Minister of India as well herself. Point is, when you shake hands with somebody, you have to open up. You have to reach out to somebody. You can't go shake hands with a closed fist. Keep that in mind if we ever get back to shaking hands again. Amelia Earhart, famous pilot, explorer. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is mere tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything that you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life, and the procedure, the process, is its own reward. Now there's a lady that had major obstacles to overcome. Most difficult thing is the decision to act. Okay, first thing is, be decisive. That is the most difficult thing. Once you make a decision, then you can get to a starting line and you can move forward. You can change and control your life, and the procedure, the process, is its own reward. Once you learn how to become an achiever, the steps are always the same. Think back to something that you did where you were challenged and you were successful. First thing you did was you visualized it. Second thing you did was you made a decision to move forward. Third thing, you got to the starting line. You ran into roadblocks. What did you do? You created a new starting line. That's the process. That's the process that takes you from A to B to C to Z, where you will end up at the finish line. Remember the process. Author Henry James tells us, do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everyone and everything for yourself. Always make a judgment about a person, not from gossip, not from hearsay, but from first-hand experience. I can't tell you how many people that I've come across in my lifetime that I've heard about where somebody said this or somebody said that, and you know what? They were wrong because they had faults and they were blaming their faults on that person, and so they had a bad view of that person, and that's the view that they expressed. Don't be that. Don't be that guy, Eli. Learning never exhausts the mind. Leonardo da Vinci. I'm sure you've heard of him. And you know who else said that? Not in exactly those words, but Albert Einstein said that as well. Once you continue to learn, once you continue to be curious, then life has meaning. It doesn't get old when you're learning new things. It's something that it keeps you excited. It keeps you passionate. And when you have a passion for something, Eli, that just gives you the juices. And you know this because right now you're passionate about basketball. You're passionate about the opposite gender. You have those passions. Don't remember those feelings, because that is what keeps you alive. That's what gives you juice. That's what makes life living and not merely existing. Continuing to learn gives you the juice. Will Rogers, famous actor, playwright, and not playwright, a famous actor, and with a speaker from the 1920s, that very, very funny guy, but he also said some neat things. Here's one of them. Good judgment comes from experience, and a lot of that comes from bad judgment. So how does a mentor know, hey, that's not the way it's going to work, because they've done it They've tried it. They've been there. They've done that. And what they're able to do is they're able to pass along to you something that will shorten your path. That's why you want to have mentors. That's why you want to read books. What is a book that gives you instruction? It's the author's experiences, good and bad, that he or she learned from, is passing along to you the things that work so that you can eliminate the things that don't work. So good judgment comes from bad judgment that's been tried. Very simple. And so what you want to do is model success, because that will shorten your trip to the finish line. George Washington said, "It's far better to be alone than in bad company." Choose the people that you associate with very carefully. Remember, the 5 people that you hang around with the most, you become a composite of those people in so many ways, not the least of which is financial. So it's better to be alone than it is to be in bad company. Choose your posse, Eli, wisely. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. That's from Napoleon Hill. Or the way I like to think of it is, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. You build a reputation as a person, Eli, as someone that either does things all the way, someone that can be trusted, or someone that does things halfway. The way you do anything is the way that you do everything. You develop your habits become you. Thomas Carlyle. I'll tell you about Thomas Carlyle. He was a British historian, satirical writer, essayist, translator, philosopher, mathematician, and teacher. Poor guy couldn't hold down a job. But here's what he had to say. Permanence, perseverance, and persistence, in spite of all obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It's this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak. What makes somebody strong? What makes somebody tough? Is their ability to go on in the face of obstacles. People that are successful understand that you're going to run into them, but don't be discouraged. What you want to do is you want to change your angle, change your paradigm, and that's what distinguishes the strong from the weak. The people that are able to keep going, like the Energizer Bunny, keep going and going and going and going, those are the people that get the job done. Not the people that say, oh, I can never do that. There are so many people like that. The people that are to be admired are the ones that persist. That's what makes them the strong ones. Walt Whitman, famous poet, author. Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Keep a positive attitude. Be looking into the sunshine. The shadows fall behind you. Those are the people that have the negative attitudes. Does that make sense? So always be looking forward, always be positive, and then the sun will shine upon you when you keep that attitude. That's one of the things that draws people to another person, is having a positive mental attitude. And a positive mental attitude is something that you choose to have or choose not to have. So make that decision first thing in the morning, your quiet thinking time, visualize the outcomes you want to achieve, see yourself achieving them, and then embrace the positive attitude that you have achieved them, and go out into the world with that positive attitude every day. And you will see that people become drawn to you when you have that positive attitude. Samuel Beckett, Irish novelist, playwright, short story writer, poet. Ever tried, ever failed, no matter, try again, fail better. Fail better. You're going, whenever you want to achieve something, it's not going to be a smooth road, it's not going to be a straight road, it's going to meander, there's going to be potholes, there's going to be roadblocks, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be detours. No matter, try again, get there from a different direction. Find a new starting line. The key to success is understanding that you're going from starting line to starting line to starting line to starting line until you reach the finish line. And each new starting line is progress. Fail better. Each failure brings you closer to where you want to go. Here's 10 sayings for you for today. 10 more next time we get together. And because we'll never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's get out there and take charge. I'm Eli's dad.